A relationship is like a great white shark. It must keep moving forward in order to get the oxygen that it needs, or else it will die. When you are with a partner who is unable or chooses not to move to the next developmental milestone, it can cause tremendous problems. Sometimes this happens because you are with someone who is emotionally unavailable, or other times it is just not a match. Commitment. Phobic people are scared by milestone events in a relationship like moving in together, monogamy, engagement, marriage, or having children. Sometimes they're able to have a long-term relationship, but when those commitments come up, they freak out. Sometimes it's hard to know if it is fear of commitment or if the two of you are just not a match. Fear of commitment is the modern-day, it's not you, it's me, and it's up to you to figure out whether or not you can deal with that. The first step is identifying if it truly is a fear of commitment. Here are a few signs. Number 1. They are unable to be vulnerable in the relationship. They are so afraid of being hurt that they are unwilling or unable to let their guard down to let you in to see the softer side of them. Number 2, they are afraid of rejection. Oftentimes, they won't even admit it to themselves, but they are terrified of being rejected. They are easily hurt and take things personally, which only adds to that fear. Number 3, they are flaky. They have trouble making plans. This can range from being non-committal about the next date, a future vacation, or plans to do a milestone event like meeting the parents. Commitment phobes will avoid these types of plans at all costs. They tend to be unreliable about anything that requires commitment and accountability, though, even a phone call. Number 4, they have never been married. Occasionally, you may encounter someone who was married, but then got so scared by the pain of their divorce that they became commitment-phobic. Typically, though, they are unlikely to have been married, since marriage is the ultimate commitment. Number 5, they do not have a lot of friends. Fear of rejection extends beyond romantic relationships. Friendship requires a type of commitment, openness, and willingness to be vulnerable in order to have long-term friendships. Number 6, they have trouble using titles. They are uncomfortable labeling your relationship and using words like boyfriend and girlfriend. They will avoid these terms in discussions about how to handle them. It is very important to know where the fear of commitment comes from. Typically, this comes from childhood, but sometimes it comes from more recent rejection or hurt. Here are some of the most common reasons that people develop commitment phobia: seeing parents in a bad relationship, experiencing a parent's volatile divorce, losing a parent to illness or death during childhood, having early childhood attachment issues, being subjected to childhood trauma or abuse, going through their own bad breakup or divorce. If someone who has a fear of commitment wants to change, it is very possible. But oftentimes their fear holds them back from wanting something different or being willing to do the work to change their mindset. The most effective approach is individual and/or couples therapy. This can help you both figure out if this is something that your partner wants to work through and is capable of doing. When you have a partner with these fears, you have to take things very slowly, which requires a lot of patience, which is not for everyone. Typically, the commitment-oriented partner hits a point in the relationship where their resentment and frustration start to do harm to the relationship. Once you get into that territory, the relationship is on thin ice. Once those resentments hit a boiling point, if things do not change, the relationship is likely to end. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to No Silence for more interesting videos.